Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Eli and today we're going to be doing a video on the SRX, how to change the low beam bulbs. So I've seen videos online of people removing this whole grill or taking out this whole unit. All of that's unnecessary. It's a very simple thing, especially on this side you don't have to remove hardly anything. Over there on the passenger side it's a little bit more involved, but really not a big process at all. So today we're going to go step by step how to do this, and hopefully you can do it too and save yourself some money from having to go to the mechanic. So with that, let's jump right in. These are the bulbs I'm going to be using here. They're Sylvania H11 Silver Star. I'll put a link below in the description so you can grab some of these. But yeah, these are the ones. But any H11 size would be what would fit this car. Really quick, I just want to go over what are some of the tools that you'll need for this job. First thing you'll need, flathead screwdriver. Next, T30 bit and something to turn it with. A 5/16 bit and also something to turn it with. The last thing you'll need is good lighting. That's really all you need. I'll have a link in the description for all of these tools and the headlights, everything you need. So we're going to start off on this driver's side headlight. In order to get to it, the only thing we have to do is literally take the cover off of this fuse panel. No tools required for that. What we're trying to get to is this down here. You can see that dust cover for the headlights. But yeah, literally it's just this panel here. And in order to get these off, it's just these tabs, squeeze and pull up. There's 3 of them. There's one there, one here, and then one in the back right there. As soon as this cover comes off, then we can get in there. So like I said, this dust cover that we're going for is right here, and you can, it's just a small turn right here, pull it out. It's important to note this direction on here. It does say down. You want that facing down when you go to install it back in. Okay, so you can see inside there now pretty well the electrical connection and the actual headlight itself. So what we'll do, we'll reach in there, turn this about a quarter turn counterclockwise, and then this whole unit will pop off, and then we can disconnect the electrical. So go in and I'll rotate it, and then this comes out. There's the bulb there, and now it's just this electrical connection. And to undo this electrical connection, there's a tab right here. I'm going to just use a flathead screwdriver, take that tab, pry it open, and pull out. Just like that. Okay, so now I have the new bulb here, and the trick is going to be doing the same thing just in reverse. The one thing that is important to remember is the orientation, that it ends up facing down the same way. So I'm going to plug this bulb. Okay, so that's plugged in now, and then now it just goes in this hole again. There we go. All right, so now to get it back in, there we go. That is the trickiest part right there. You can see I did take out this other relay right here just to give myself a little bit more room. But yeah, trick is just in there and then give it a nice snug. Like I said, let's not forget the dust cover here. Like I said, this down arrow here, we want to make sure that just like so. Now we're on the passenger side. We got the driver's side all done. Now on the passenger side, so in order to get here, you can see the dust cover is right here. So it's really not possible without taking this whole air filter system out. So we'll have to disconnect this bolt here, take that part out, and this just has a couple of these clips right here that we'll take out, remove the air filter, and there's a few bolts on the bottom of this box that we'll take off
pull that thing out. And then this one, right, you have to take these off, but now the access and the visibility is much easier once you have all that stuff off. Next up is going to be this air filter here.
Wow, that's filthy.
Then in order to get this out, you can see there's a couple of these star bits. One, two of them there. I think there was one more. Some T30. Oh, there is one more here at the bottom. You see that one hiding all the way down there? It's out. Look at all this glorious room now that we have. So here's our dust cover right here. And you can see all this room that we have now. A little turn like that. And this comes out. Just like so. Then there's our bulb in there. You can see it looks just like the other side. Let's do this, give it a half turn. There we go. There's the that comes right out. Then our new one right here. There we go. And the same thing, this will now go in. You can see I have it started up here just on the, kind of about the, what would that be, the 4 or 5 o'clock position, somewhere in there. Make sure you're giving it good pressure forward as well. It'll kind of find its holes, there we go. And then just one more little turn. There we go. And just like that, we now have our bulb in there, like so. Just our dust cover. Again, we have this arrow here that says down. We want to make sure that that is lined up. So right there. Boom. All right. So the one thing I'm going to do before I put all this back together is I'm going to test the actual headlights, make sure they work. Yep, passenger side works. Driver side works. Now I just have to put away there's the air filter box and the housing for it. Put that all back in and good to go.